In May 2012, a video appeared on a shock gore website. It was titled "One Lunatic, One Ice Pick," and within minutes, the internet had a new nightmare. The video showed a man in dark clothing stabbing a bound, blindfolded victim over and over with an ice pick. Then came the dismemberment. And then other things we won't describe here. It was set to the song "True Faith" by New Order. Because apparently, murder needs a soundtrack. But here's the thing about the internet. It watches back, and a group of cat lovers had been hunting this man for 2 years. They warned the police he would kill a human. They had his name, they had his face, and nobody listened. This is the story of Luka Magnotta, a man who wanted to be famous so badly he killed a 33-year-old student, mailed his body parts to schools, and uploaded the whole thing for the world to see. Welcome to Verdict Veil. Let's lift the veil. He wasn't always Luka Magnotta. He was born Eric Clinton Kirk Newman in Scarborough, Ontario in 1982. And if you're looking for a textbook recipe for a disaster, his childhood was it. His father was an alcoholic diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. His mother, well, according to Magnotta, she was obsessed with cleanliness and once left the family's pet rabbits outside to freeze to death. Make of that what you will. Young Eric was diagnosed with schizophrenia as a teenager. By his early 20s, he was working as a male escort and appearing in low-budget gay porn, though calling him a porn star would be generous. The industry wasn't exactly knocking down his door. In 2007, he auditioned for a reality TV show called Cover Guy. He didn't make it. And that rejection? It seems to have broken something inside him, because Eric Newman decided he would become famous one way or another. He legally changed his name to Luka Rocco Magnotta. He got plastic surgery, and he started building an empire of lies. Over the next few years, he created over 70 Facebook pages and 20 websites, all dedicated to himself. He'd post under fake names, calling himself the new James Dean. He'd spread rumors about himself just so he could deny them and get attention. It was pathetic, really, but also kind of impressive if you're into watching a car crash in slow motion. In 2007, Magnotta planted his most genius rumor yet. He started spreading a story that he was dating Karla Homolka, Canada's most notorious female killer, the woman who helped her husband rape and murder teenagers. Now think about that for a second. He wanted to be associated with a killer. He saw Homolka and her accomplice, Paul Bernardo, not as monsters, but as role models. The rumor worked. He got interviewed by the Toronto Sun. He got to be on the radio. He got exactly what he wanted: attention. The reporter who met him later said he found Magnotta troubled and suspected he'd made the whole thing up. But he figured Magnotta was more of a danger to himself than others. Spoiler alert, he was wrong. Magnotta kept editing Wikipedia pages, trying to link his name to Homolka's. He kept posting on forums. He kept trying to be noticed. And when that didn't work, he escalated. In 2010, a video appeared online titled "One Boy, Two Kittens." It showed a figure in a dark hoodie suffocating 2 tabby kittens with a vacuum cleaner bag. Then came another video, a kitten drowned in a bathtub. Then another, a kitten fed to a python. Now, most people would watch that and feel sick. But a group of internet sleuths, animal lovers who called themselves the Animal Beta Project, watched it differently. They watched it like detectives. They analyzed everything. The pattern on a wolf blanket, traced to an eBay seller. The shape of a power outlet, matched to the UK. The size of the bed, twin, suggesting a budget apartment. They spent thousands of hours on this, and then they got a message. The name of the kitten vacuumer you're looking for is Luka Magnotta. They found his social media. They found his modeling photos. They found his fake life. They tracked him to Toronto, then to London. They handed everything to the police. And they warned them, serial killers almost always start with animals. This man will kill a person. In December 2011, Magnotta emailed a reporter from The Sun. He wrote, and I quote, "Next time you hear from me, it will be in a movie I am producing that will have some humans in it, not just pussies. Once you kill and taste blood, it's impossible to stop." 5 months later, he was right. Let's talk about May 19th, 2012. 6 days before Jun Lin died, surveillance cameras caught another young man entering Magnotta's apartment building. He left the next day, looking confused, with Magnotta helping him down the steps. Here's what the jury saw during the trial, and it's the kind of detail that keeps investigators up at night. On May 19th, someone filmed inside that apartment. The footage shows an unidentified man, maybe early 20s, tied to a bed, blindfolded, gagged, snoring, completely unconscious. In the video, Magnotta stands over him, holding a mini-saw. He leans in close. He asks calmly, "Are you okay?" The man doesn't respond. He's completely at Magnotta's mercy. Then, the video ends. And here's the chilling part. The man woke up. He left. He survived. And to this day, over a decade later, police still don't know who he is. He has never come forward. He has never been identified. That means, somewhere out there, there's a man who knows he spent a night in Luka Magnotta's apartment, tied to his bed, 6 days before Magnotta murdered someone, and he's never said a word. And then there was Jun Lin, born December 30th, 1978, in Wuhan, China. At 33 years old, he came to Montreal to study computer engineering at Concordia University. He worked part-time at a convenience store to pay for school. He was described by friends as gentle, kind, and hard-working. Jun Lin was gay, but he hadn't told his family back in China. He'd recently broken up with his boyfriend, feeling pressure from his parents to settle down and marry a woman. So he turned to dating apps, Grindr, Craigslist, looking for connection. On May 24th, 2012, he responded to an ad, something about kinky sex. He met up with a man who seemed charming, maybe a little intense. Surveillance cameras caught them walking into an apartment building together on the night of May 24th. Jun Lin never walked out. What happened inside that apartment doesn't need to be described in detail. The video exists. The evidence exists. Jun Lin was stabbed over 100 times with an ice pick and a screwdriver. His body was dismembered. And then, Luka Magnotta did things to the corpse that we simply won't describe here. He filmed it all. He edited it. He added music. And he uploaded it. On May 29th, 2012, a package arrived at the headquarters of Canada's Conservative Party in Ottawa. Inside, a left foot. Another package, addressed to the Liberal Party, was intercepted at a mail facility, containing a left hand. A janitor in Montreal found a torso in a suitcase behind an apartment building. In Vancouver, 2 elementary schools received packages. St. George's School got a right foot. False Creek Elementary got a right hand. Because nothing says, "Please think of the children," like mailing them body parts. Jun Lin's head was found later, in a small lake in Montreal's Angrignon Park. Police got an anonymous tip, probably from Magnotta himself, because he couldn't resist being part of the story. DNA from Jun Lin's family confirmed it all. His father had told him, in their last conversation, to be careful, son. Those were the last words. Magnotta fled Canada. He flew to France, then took a bus to Berlin. And for a few days, he was exactly what he always wanted to be: famous. Interpol's most wanted, his face on every news channel. On June 4th, 2012, he walked into an internet cafe in Berlin. He sat down at a computer, and he started reading about himself, looking at Interpol photos, checking his own press. The guy working the counter, Kadir Anlaizli, was a news junkie. He recognized the face on the screen. He called the cops. Magnotta tried to give a fake name, but eventually he admitted who he was. His only comment, "You got me." He was extradited back to Canada, and for the next 2 years, he sat in a cell, waiting for his day in court. The trial began in 2014. Magnotta pleaded not guilty, not because he denied doing it, but because he claimed he was not criminally responsible. His lawyers said he was schizophrenic, in a psychotic state, unable to tell right from wrong. Here's the thing about that defense. It requires the jury to believe you were out of your mind. But the prosecution had receipts. That email from December 2011, promising to kill a human. The careful planning, the escape route, the fact that he edited a video for hours. On December 23, 2014, after 8 days of deliberation, the jury returned a verdict. Guilty of first-degree murder. Guilty on all 4 other charges. Life in prison. No parole for 25 years. Jun Lin's father delivered a statement that broke the courtroom. "I will never see his smiling face on video chat," he said. "I will never hear about his new accomplishments. In one night, we lost a lifetime of hope." Through a translator, Jun Lin said he held no animosity toward Magnotta's father. From one father to another, he said, "I respect your decision to testify." Even in his grief, he had more class than Magnotta ever did. Luka Magnotta is currently 42 years old. For years, he was held in Port Cartier Institution, a maximum security prison in Quebec. But in 2022, he was transferred to a medium security facility. Because apparently, he's been a model inmate. He becomes eligible for day parole in June 2034. He'll be 51 years old. Jun Lin will still be dead. The internet sleuths who hunted him, the Don't Mess with Cats crew, got their own Netflix documentary in 2019. They did what the police couldn't. They identified him. They tracked him. They warned everyone. And nobody listened until it was too late. As for the mystery man from May the 19th, the one who got out alive, if you're out there and you're watching this, you are luckier than you know. And if you ever want to tell your story, we'd love to hear it. Luka Magnotta got what he wanted. He's famous. His name is known. His face is recognizable. But not for the reasons he imagined. He's not a model. He's not a reality star. He's a cautionary tale, writ in blood, uploaded for all to see. Jun Lin deserved better. He deserved to finish his degree, to come out to his family on his own terms, to live a full life. Instead, he became a prop in someone else's sick quest for attention.